Okay, here we made Steve King for Well Inverted TV. Steve, fair to say we wasn't at our best, but we got 3 points. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but we could have made that game so much easier than what it was. We could have been 4-1 up at half time. The chances we missed were good, like ridiculous chances. I've told them that in there. We've scored 20 coming into today, 21 goals, and 17 goals have come from midfield and defence. We've got to take those chances in there. That settles us down. That makes it 3-0. They get a chance. They get in behind us twice, and we're last-ditch tackling. But them chances we had, that just changes the whole complex of the game. And they obviously felt they were in it, which they were in it. They're quite physical. They sort of route one in behind you, try and turn you around, and it worked for them at times today. That was a tough game. Tough game.
I personally felt the game changed when we lost Jack Jebb. We lost his creativity in the midfield, and he brought on David Ejahar, who perhaps he sat more rather than a creative midfielder. What was your thoughts? Yeah,
but you can only put on what you got, and any team's going to miss a Jack Jebb, aren't they? Let's get it right. Like he's got 10 assists already this year and scored 4 goals. So every team's going to miss him. You ain't got another Jack Jebb sitting on the bench. So yes, we're going to miss that, but other people have to step up to the plate. If you have to play in a different way after that because of what's on the bench, we have to do that, and we have to do better. And I just said to them in there, you've gone 10 unbeaten, 7 or 8 wins and a couple of draws or whatever it is. You've done magnificent for us, for the club and everything, but we know today our standards were nowhere near met that we expect from the boys.
We started the game so well, but we started the second half so poorly. What do you put that down to?
I don't know, just switched off at early doors. They got a few weapons, haven't they? They've got that long throw that throw it into the box. They got set pieces they've worked on. Josh has left his number 5 twice. Geezer could have scored twice. That's why I was going crazy on the touchline, because we designate who you're meant to mark, and you've got to stay with those players. And you can't be within 10 yards of them when the Geezer can score 2 goals from set pieces. They practice, their training ground stuff that they do. Good from their point of view, poor marking from my point of view. No matter what they do, if you've got to mark someone and you're designated to mark that player, you have to stay with that player, no matter if he runs all over the box or all over the pitch.
There's an old football cliche that a good side finds a way to win, and have we done that today?
Yeah, I think so. We definitely didn't deserve to lose the game. No stretch of imagination. Like I said, if we'd have took our chances, it would have been game over. But they're a good side that you can see why they've caused problems. They've gone 8 unbeaten. Everyone was talking about how flying we were. They were 1 point behind us coming into today. So if we're flying, what were they? I think they're going to cause a lot of trouble to a lot of teams. They've gone to Chelmsford and won. They've gone to other clubs and won. And we know how hard it is to go to some of these places, and they've won the game. So credit to Neil and John. I think they put a very good side together that's going to be competitive for me in and around the playoffs this season.
Another side that we saw today was a team togetherness. You had 2 or 3 players at the end that were walking wounded. I think Odell, Kiernan were struggling. That must have pleased you. Yeah,
the spirit's brilliant. The spirit, and that's bred through winning. 100% is bred through winning, and then they get together as they get together. But I think Nazim at times today was unbelievable for me. Just that little bit of end product sometimes that frustrates me. But we've changed the side today with a number of changes. We could have played Millsy. In hindsight, we had to make changes because the longer we went, Brad's not going to win headers up there, which I don't expect him to. There's big 2 6-foot centre halves that are going to eat all over him. So we changed it. Millsy starts competing, winning headers, giving us a physical presence. So the game started to change because all it was doing was going there and coming back. So we've used our subs well. We've brought Coombsy in after leaving out for the game before the cup game. And he scored 2 goals. So I think we've used the squad well today.
I've never known an injury crisis like this at the club. I don't know if you have in your time as manager. Yes, we do have a large squad, but is your decision to have that squad being justified now because of the injuries?
1,000,000%. We wouldn't have been able to put a team out. We certainly wouldn't be second in the league. We would be mid-table and grinding. We're lucky that Mark's 100% backed me. We're lucky that I've got a hell of a lot of contacts, and we're lucky that we've got some of the players we've got here. And there's people here still fighting for deals, fighting for contracts. So I'm not going to talk out of turn. There's still players playing for nothing here. So people are sort of saying we've got a big squad. There is players at the club not getting paid. So they want to earn contracts. So I've got to say that you're right. We had 7 missing, and then we get 5 back. And then we had 2 missing, and now we've got Mendy's. Jebby looks like a bad one. We're getting assessed tomorrow, but it looks like his knee. So that could be quite a while, that one, which is a massive player for us. JP was not here. Hurst was not here. Ordell, Achimpong, Gavin.
Any of those likely for next week that are injured? I know Jebby's not.
We'll have to wait and see. JP, yeah. Hursty, yeah. Gavin, probably. Action or a little bit more longer term.
As Thierry and Brendan?
Cramp, I think, was in Thierry. Brendan's fine.
Okay. Thursday night, you brought in Matt Patterson from Oxford City. Just quickly tell us about how that deal come about.
I've been on it for a few weeks. I've said all along that we need another striker that's going to score goals in this level. And I've been waiting patiently for the right one to come along, and he is the right one. Proven. I wanted a proven goal scorer. I want it proven at this level, and you know, he scored bags of goals at Gosport, bags of goals at Havant, done it at Oxford as well, goal every game. So it was a great coup to get him over the line. I think he'll add goals to our team.
Will it see Adam Coombs go back to Billericay, or is he going to try and extend the loan?
We don't know. We don't know yet. We're only 2-3 weeks into that, so we don't know yet. We'll just play it by ear and see what happens.
Next week, there's a small little matter of the 4th qualifying round. Woking away, what's your thoughts?
Tough game. I think they've drawn today, 1-1 with Chelmsford. We've had them watch today. It'll be a tough game. Everyone wants to get to the first round. There's £25,000 on the game as well. You know, give it added extra. Yeah, it's on their own doorstep, so it's going to be a tough game.
And lastly, Steve, it was non-league day today. Crowd of just shy of 1,000 were here today. Really good crowd. Give us your thoughts on trying to get more people through the door.
Fantastic. We looked round before sort of 2:45, and it looked like a couple of hundred in there. And then we've come out and we've looked round, and I thought there was 1,000+ in here today. Fantastic if you can get gates like that. If we can start creeping up from the 6s to the 7s to the 8s, you know, we can do no more on the pitch. It wasn't our greatest game today. It wasn't as great as Advert, but I think we showed fight, spirit, determination, and all in all, we got the 3 points, which was the main thing.
Well done, Steve. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Cheers, mate.